Hey Alex, just missed out on a point.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
It feels good. I feel like the race went just as good as Melbourne to some extent. I feel like we didn't have the tyre advantage or the pace advantage that we did in over there, but we still made the most of our opportunities, and we got the undercut. We overtook a couple of cars on track, and I felt like even if we had if the DRS was available a bit earlier, we could have made a few more steps forward. But once everyone found their rhythm, that was it really, and I was kind of holding pace, trying to keep Pierre behind me. I'm sure he was sick of me, but yeah.
You must be pleased to be grinding out results as well. You've got really nice momentum at the minute.
Yeah, feels very good, and I think we're not quite there on car pace, but we seem to be making the most of our opportunities. And if we can, find an extra few tenths out of the car, I see us scoring points on a regular basis.
And encouraging to be holding off cars like an AlphaTauri. Right?
It is. We definitely went for the low downforce this weekend, and I could feel that in the corners. But it's a raceable car, and that's what we don't do it for no reason. We can overtake when we're quick, and we can defend when we're slow. So we're in a good position. I feel like we've done the best we can do, and hopefully, as I said, once updates come into the car, we can get more points.
The penalty aside, you were just on the fringes of the points.
I was close, yeah.
How do you feel after that race?
Yeah, I think we were lacking a little bit of pace towards the end, a bit too much tire degradation on our side to put more pressure on Lance. But in the end it looks worse on the result because of that penalty. It was the tube of the team from the front, I think, that made me go to the left. Otherwise, I reckon there would have been space, for Lewis on the left. So not an easy situation, but we had to take risk. We had to try and get back up, and in 2 days we did catch back up 8 positions. So it's not enough, but it was not that bad.
In such a competitive midfield, I guess it must be frustrating that at times you've had a very strong car and it's just not getting the points today.
Yeah, for sure. I think for the team it's a frustrating weekend in general. I think we have to obviously reset. On my side there will be some new parts on the car, and I look forward to see what that gives us performance-wise.
Hey Zhou, I appreciate that you always had your work cut out today starting from the pit lane, so how did that go?
Yeah, actually it was a smooth race, but there wasn't a lot of action going on. But yeah, unfortunately yesterday put us in the position that we couldn't really fight too much. But yeah, today's race without DRS at the beginning, even though when the track drying up, the Williams has a very good top speed, so it was quite clear that I was right on his back of his car, but I couldn't make any move until the DRS was activated and finally got past him. But then it was too late to get another ground ahead to the pack. But nevertheless, this weekend is not the result we wanted, but I learned a lot of experience in all different conditions, and taking a good step forward on Friday in qualify session was something big improvement for myself. So we just keep working with the team.
And it must be encouraging to see the pace of the car, that if you can get in a good position, this is points every weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's kind of hurting a little bit, just because yesterday during P2 we had a good this long distance analyzing and in terms of speed and looking at the race. Valtteri did a good job yesterday and today. So yeah, in a good side, the cars definitely have good potential, and it gave me more confidence for the coming races. But unfortunately this weekend, after spring race crash, so it wasn't ruined.
Hey Lance, congratulations on your first point of the season. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel good. I think it was a earned point. We had pressure from behind the whole race, and it was very intense and tight from start to finish with the rain and everything. So really happy.
Must have been quite nice to have a car that you could fight with as well. You held off Lewis for a long time. You held off a lot of cars.
Yeah, today we had good pace, so pleased with it.
And a good team result as well, with both of you scoring.
Yeah, absolutely. Both cars on the points. I think it's a really positive weekend for the team.